Hey, what's up? Hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to finally complete this live looping lesson series on how to play Doctor Doctor by UFO on a loop station. So we're going to break down the main guitar solo today, exactly how Michael Schenker plays it, up until the halfway point where he gets a little bit more improvisational with his technique, and I'll explain a thought process to kind of undergo in order to execute this section. If that's something you're interested in, stay tuned. So the first part is a big, massive C-sharp bend. So it's going to be like a double string bend, this one. If you've never done one of these bends, it's basically, we're going to play the C-sharp on the E string, and we're also going to play a B on the B string, but we're going to bend the B up to a C-sharp. And then we're going to just play them both together like this. So the introduction will have a bend like that. And then once you go, after you've played the bend, you'll go B. So you're going to go B, A, and G sharp. And it'll sound a little bit like this as the first lick. Once we've finished that little motif, we're then going to hit the E on the E string, which is the 12th fret. And then we're going to go D sharp, E, D sharp, B, F sharp. So like this is it all together so far. We're then gonna go D sharp, E, F sharp, E. And then we're gonna do like a double stop. So we're gonna slide to the E. And then our double stop's going to be an F sharp and a B. So the F sharp's going to be on the B string and the B is going to be on the E string. Like that. So we'll go. And then we're going to do a hammer on to the G sharp. So this is it all together so far. We're then gonna go E, F sharp, G sharp, A, G sharp, F sharp. So this is what the lick will sound like. So that is E, F sharp. So that is E, F sharp, G sharp, A. But when we hit that G sharp, we're gonna do a hammer on and pull off on the A. And then F. And then we go, same again, we're gonna go G sharp, A. We're gonna go G sharp it, so it'll be like. So from the F sharp, we're then gonna do another G sharp, A sharp, hammer on and pull off, and then do another double string bend on the C sharp. So it'll sound like this. Like that, so I'll play that really slow. Then on the E string, we're going to go C sharp, D sharp, E. And then we're going to do a legato run back down those notes backwards. So. And then once we've done that legato run, we're going to hit the B on the B string at the 12th fret. So this is it all together so far. So after we've hit the B, we're then going to do the same thing again on the E string, C sharp, D sharp, E, and then from the E we're going to slide up to the F sharp like this. We're then going to go back to the E and then slide again from the F sharp to the G sharp, similar sort of pattern, just sort of moving it up through the scale shapes. Then we're going to do a huge bend on the A. And then all I do here is I just play through the scale shape of, it would be, if you were playing it from the E string, it would be the Phrygian, C sharp Phrygian sort of position. That sort of shape, but I only play it up to the C sharp on the A string. So it'd be something like this. Just, you can make that this bit up, whatever you like. That's roughly what I play most of the time. I then do this awesome little lick between the B and the E string, and it's just playing again through the scale shape. So to start it off, we go G sharp, E, F sharp, D sharp, E, C sharp, D sharp, B, C sharp, A. So it sounds like this. And that's coming out of that little fill we did earlier. So this is how it all sounds so far together. So at this point, I like to just play through the scale shapes again, and I just sort of do a fill. You can do it either legato, or I often do it like with alternate picking, but sometimes I do it legato, whatever I'm feeling, because I usually improvise from this point anyways. And I basically just do the scale shapes all the way from the A to this C sharp over here. So I'll just do something usually like this. That's usually a little pattern I do. And then from there, I do whatever. Sometimes I do octaves. And then go off from there. Or sometimes I do a nice little interesting arpeggio. So you could call it a harmonic minor arpeggio. But to simplify it, all I'm basically doing is I'm adding the flat 5 into a C sharp minor arpeggio. And it sounds really exciting. So this is your standard C sharp sort of minor arpeggio. Just like something like that, whatever. But I like to add that note in, and it sounds really exciting, so it sounds like this. So as you can see, that arpeggio really does set you up to just fly through and whiz through this fretboard, as you just see me do there, which is why I often like to use that position in C sharp minor, so I can fly up and down the fretboard. It's dead nice setup for it. And that's pretty much it. That's all I really do for the guitar solo. I then just improvise with my pentatonic shapes in the 5 position and just chuck the odd modal note in that's appropriate and go from there. So I'll just play you the whole solo one last time, dead slow, up to the point where we've got to, maybe a little bit of improvisation at the end, show you what you can sort of do and think about. Something like that, whatever you like to do, whatever your guitar vocabulary is, you can really fit it in nicely at the end like that. And this is what the guitar solo will sound like at full speed. you found some value from today's video, please consider leaving me a like and a subscribe. My channel's all about live looping. I upload live loop tutorials, live loop performances every Tuesday and every Thursday. I've been Ben Rowland. You can find me online at benrowlandmusic.com. If you want to learn more about live looping, check out this video here, and I'll see you in the next one.